Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to my review of the Gucci Marmont Velvet Mini Bag. That's a bit of a mouthful there, isn't it? I decided to do a review on this handbag because it's one of the handbags I get so many questions on, lots of admiration for the handbag, and I haven't actually seen many on YouTube for the velvet in this material and in this size, in the mini size. So there are lots on the leather one, on the larger size, but I haven't hardly seen any for the velvet in this size. So I thought I'd go ahead and make one for you guys. So yeah, the full name of this bag is the Gucci Marmont Velvet Mini. This is in the colour Petrol Blue, but people very often get it confused to the colour Cobalt Blue. And they are very different when you see them in real life. But if you look online, you could get confused and think this is cobalt blue, but this isn't. This is the petrol blue. And it is very, very hard to get this size and this colour online anymore. I have tried so many times to link it for people, and you can get the larger size or this size in a different colour, but to get this size and this colour online, I've just never been able to find it. You may be able to install, I'm not sure. So I'm going to give you a close-up look of the colour now. Now bearing in mind I have got a ring light on, so this is probably going to look a lot more blue on screen to you. I can see it on my screen now, it looks a lot more blue. In real life it looks a lot more green. It's the way to describe it is a emerald turquoise green is what I would describe, but I think it's probably coming up blue on the screen, unfortunately. So I do really recommend, if you're after this bag, to go and check out the colours in store to give you a much better idea. When I did the unboxing of this handbag, I said to you at the time that I cannot believe I purchased it. This is so not my colour. I mean, I never wear anything this colour. It is just so out there for me that I could not believe I bought it, but I still love it. And I surprisingly still managed to find ways to wear it. I think because a lot of my wardrobe is fairly neutral, black, beiges, off-whites, creams, pale pinks, that it actually goes with it. So I'm still loving it, still get a lot of compliments over the colour of it. It is a statement. If you want to make a statement, this is a statement bag. I'm just going to talk a bit more about the material now. So this is in the velvet material, as I said, and it has the GG in the what they classify as antique gold toned hardware, and it has the chevron pattern on the front, if you can see that, and on the back, this is a Marmite thing, I think, I love it, some hate it, is the heart. And I say I've had lots of people say they absolutely hate the heart part, but I actually really quite like that because I'm just girly and like hearts and pretty flowery stuff. The strap, again, is classified as antique gold toned hardware, but it doesn't say what the hardware is. It's very light. It is not a heavy weighted strap at all, which makes the handbag incredibly light. A slidable, as you can see, slidable strap, and it has the leather at the top, again the same colour. It can be worn over the shoulder like this, crossbody like this, or as a top handle like this, either holding it or under your arm. At the end of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show it to you, go off the screen, do a separate filming of me wearing this bag, so you can see how it sits. I'm 5'6", just for reference, so you know. In terms of what you can fit in this bag, it is very, very tight. This is probably one of my smallest, other than my wallet on chain. This is my second smallest handbag in terms of what I can fit in it. So I'm just going to show you what I've got in my handbag now. Inside, I love this pink silk lining. Now, I haven't got it completely full to the brim. I don't ever like to do that. If you have it completely full to the brim, I feel like I can't dig around and get things, and it weights the handbag down too much, and also can distort the shape of it. So I have in there my phone, which is an iPhone X, a lipstick, tissues. I seem to be the only YouTuber that always carries tissues with me. I can't not carry tissues. My keys, which are very big and chunky, and my Chanel purse, which is deep. So that is all I can fit in there. Let me show you the bag now empty, to give you an idea. If you had a smaller purse that wasn't as chunky as that, then it'd be good. I mean, you could take a card holder and then you could fit a lot more in it. I could probably at a push carry this and maybe fit one more lipstick or a powder or something with me, but I generally just keep it at that. What's annoying for me is I can't fit in my Mulberry pocket diary organiser, which means if I can't carry this, I can't take it to work. And this just does not fit in with a purse. So this handbag really for me is kind of a go shopping type, go out for the day handbag, meet a friend, but it's not a day-to-day handbag for me because I can't fit this in it, which is my life. My life revolves around this diary. But still, you know, if you're going to go out for the day, you can fit all the essentials in there. It has got a, not a zippable, but a very slim open pocket there as well. Now, I say this is the size mini. It also comes in a medium, I think the names of it are actually referred to differently, but I'm going to call it the medium and large, but I don't actually think they're called the medium and large. I think it might be mini, small and medium actually, so maybe I'll refer to it as that. In terms of price points, this bag has not increased in value since I got it. I got this bag in the summer. I paid £1,080 for it and it is not increased. If you want the leather version of this size, the mini size, the leather version will set you back £1,170, so £90 difference, which really is not bad at all, I don't think. And if you wanted the next size up from this, it would be £1,260. Again, not too bad at all, price jump. And I've been very close to getting a leather size in the next size up. There's two shades I love, there's a beigey colour I love, and there's a pale pink colour I love. But I'm really trying not to buy two of any of the same handbags really, but I do really like it, so potentially. I personally feel, with regards to resale value for this bag, it's not one of the classic brand names, it's not an Hermes, a Chanel. She doesn't retain its value that well. This is what the last 2015, 2016 Dionysus was. That was the trend it bag at the time, and it's now this one. So again, it's not a bag I'm going to have in my collection forever. I will sell it at some point, and it's trying to get that point of selling at the correct time when it's at sort of a higher price. I'm surprised there hasn't been a price increase in it yet. I probably think there will be at some point this year, but we shall see. I chose the velvet just because I love the colour. It's not necessarily a material that I love, but I actually do quite like the contrast actually. But I would say that I think it does compromise the quality a little bit. Where this chain hangs over, so when my handbags are not being used, they're in a handbag wardrobe, as I like to call it, and the chain sits in it like that. And where the chain sits in it for long periods of time, you start to get minute dents in the velvet. So what I find myself doing is every few days moving the chain backwards and forwards so it's not ever on there for too long. I can't be sure that I'm going to have to do it all the time, but I do think there is definite potential. And at the moment, I'm kind of, I smooth the velvet over, do that, and it disappears. But whether it will do that forever, I don't know. As I've only had this handbag probably, 6 months. So whether in a few years' time it will still do the same, I'm not sure. Along the edges, here and here and round here, you can just see whether it's not damaged, but you can just see where the velvet looks slightly more used, let's say. I doubt the camera will pick this up. I'm going to show it to you, but I would say it doesn't look necessarily damaged, but just slightly more frayed, slightly more used, which you're going to get with velvet. One part I'm not particularly happy with though, let me see if this is going to show, is here. It looks to me as though the joining of the velvet here and here is starting to come away, and you can see a bit of a gap. Now again, anyone walking past me would never see this, but to me, you don't expect that from a expensive designer handbag. You know, you don't expect that sort of wear and tear, so I'm not too chuffed about that. So I definitely wouldn't get another velvet one, that's for sure. I haven't taken this out in the rain. I've made sure I purposely don't, so I can't really talk to you about how it's, you know, how damaged it could potentially get if you take it in the rain. I'm just not going to take that risk, and if I think it's going to rain, I don't take this handbag. But I've got to say, I do really like it. I think it is a fantastic statement bag that really gives you the wow factor, and I get nothing but compliments when I wear it. One more thing on the strap, if you have it in the longest, the drop is 55 centimetres. If you have it doubled up, it is 30 centimetres. But what I'm going to show you now, I'm just going to show it to you on my body, the different ways you can wear it. If you have any questions, do put them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer. And I really hope you've enjoyed this review and that you'll come back for more. And if you did like it, please subscribe to my channel. I am forever buying handbags and want to try and do more review of handbags as well. So please do subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.